Hello from Tajikistan. We've just finished 7 days on the Pamir Highway, which is one of the highest highways in the world. I'm at 4,100 meters above sea level right now, so I'm a bit out of breath, but it's great. Just in about 1 hour time, we're going to keep driving and we are going to be entering Kyrgyzstan. We're now at the border of Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan. Super snowy, super bright, but yeah, Tajikistan has been extremely amazing, one of our favorite countries on the trip so far. Just lovely people and just amazing scenery, and borders with China right there, and we drove on the Afghanistan border for about 300 kilometers too. Anyway, time to do the border crossing. Hello, what's your name?
Nicole.
Nicole.
Yes.
Niaz. Nice to meet you, Niaz.
Thank you.
We've been chatting to him using a notebook and about his family and where we have been, because obviously this language barrier, but it's awesome.
We are travelling overland from Jersey in the Channel Islands to Japan, where we met. To start off with, though, we went to Uganda. It was my 40th, and it was a chance for us to share some time with the gorillas over there. How did you find it?
I really loved Uganda. Before I went there, I think I was quite apprehensive because I hadn't heard much about people visiting the country, and I'd been to other African countries where I had to be rather cautious and safe. However, the minute we landed and the warmth and friendliness of the people really took me by a pleasant surprise. I mean, gorilla trekking is expensive, as it is in many other, only 3 countries offer it: Congo, Rwanda and Uganda, but it's worth every penny if you're into wildlife.
Yeah, you really do feel part of their environment, and they're such beautiful, majestic animals that you're able just to sit there for an hour and see them in their natural habitat.
And the kids would just run up to you everywhere and just want to say hello and have a little conversation. We then flew to Italy and had lots of really good pasta, and then we made our way overland via Croatia and Serbia. We then took the bus into Romania and then rented a car and spent about almost 2 weeks driving around Romania. The best part about Romania for us was the northern bit called Breb, where we met a Romanian girl called Andrada.
So the thing is that here in Breb, they know already, but I don't know if you know. We drink, we love Horinka. This is Horinka. This is a brandy made from apples, double distilled, very good, pure and natural, cleans everything.
As we were just transiting through Bulgaria, we saw more of the train station than any of the country. We arrived early morning from an overnight train into Istanbul, and I instantly loved the vibe and the feel of the city. We then decided to rent a car and drive across Turkey over 2 weeks. Along the way, we met some wonderful people and saw some beautiful places. So we're up at 6 a.m. going for a hike, and we've got a little friend. Hey! So this is one of the most stunning views. Just look at that. We also drove to the ancient city of Ani, which is on the border of Turkey and Armenia, and the old capital of Armenia. We were simply awestruck by this amazing place and its history. We then crossed into Georgia overland. My first impressions of Georgia weren't great because I didn't feel the warmth and welcome from the people, and I didn't know if it was something specific about me because Matt was completely fine and did not feel anything that I felt. However, I appreciate that everyone's experience is unique and I did not want to give up on the country, and I'm so glad I didn't. I loved the capital of Tbilisi, where we spent about a week, and spending time with the farm family up in Pari village was incredible. In order to continue our overland journey, which we started in Italy, we had to cross the Caspian Sea. Now, the only issue was the only way we could cross it was by taking a cargo ferry that operates without a fixed schedule and doesn't always entertain foot passengers. Needless to say, I was initially apprehensive about the entire process. However, it was one of the best travel experiences we had, and we met some lovely truck drivers like Amir from Turkey, who did not speak any English but made us dinner. We made some really good friends, some we are still in touch with, and the entire experience we couldn't have had if we were just traveling in some luxury cruise liner. There wasn't much to do on the ship, and there was a cafeteria that opened up for limited hours a day, and if you missed it, then the lady would just lock the door up. But we made friends with the chef, who was really kind to us. And at 3 a.m., after a 21-hour journey, we arrived in Kazakhstan, and this is how I felt. Thank you for watching part 1. If you want to know how we got on in this dance, make sure you watch part 2.